Hey guys, welcome back to the Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, we are going to change out the door switch on this 73 Corvette. Now, if you're wondering how to do this, don't worry, you don't have to have a 73 Corvette for this process to work for you. These door switches are the same in everything, and they use them for years and years and years. So, the reason we are changing the door switch is sometimes when I close my door, the interior lights stay on, which is causing me to have dead batteries when the car sits for a while. The other problem is sometimes when I open the door, the lights don't come on. So we definitely have a door switch problem. This isn't something where you need to change both sides. Since it's an older vehicle, we're changing both sides. I already did the passenger side. I'm going to show you the driver's side. It's really simple. Pretty much anyone can do this. Here's the door switch from the passenger side. You see the original one that I took out, and I replaced it with one of these. And take a look at it. This is the part that screws in that you saw there. Then when you close your door, it pushes this pin in. And if you look at the back, there's this little plastic piece. When this wire is inserted, it goes through the plastic, and it's making connection with this ring right here. So when your door is open, it's touching, which means the lights come on. And when it goes in, it loses that ground, and you're no longer making a connection. So for some reason on the driver's side, we are still able to get a connection when we're not supposed to. If you look on the back side here, there's a couple different holes. This just pulls right out. There's a little connection there. Now on the new one I have, it's a little bit different style spade connector. You see two of them. So if you had two different things being controlled by your door switch, you could hook them both up. Now because the connector is a little bit different, I'm going to have to chop off. You can see I did this one. Cut the wire off and put on a new connector. But for most people, it's going to be the same connector, and you can just slap it back on. You can see how this one works on the same principle with this making contact there. Before we get started, anytime you're messing with electrical, you know what to do. Disconnect the battery. No matter how trivial or small of a project it is, last thing you want to do is fry a wire, cause all sorts of problems. So we got the battery disconnected. Now we need to take this out. Now that is a 7/16 on my vehicle. If you're not sure what your vehicle's is, may I recommend the handy dandy struggleville.net metric to SAE conversions table to help you determine the size of your nuts and bolts. Okay, we gotta take that off. You see on this side we have two wires going there. So we're going to have to reconnect both of those. As soon as you get that taken off, the first thing I would do is throw on a little clamp like this. This is actually meant for rubber hoses. You can also use some locking pliers. Just be very, very gentle. You don't want to damage the wires. But I want a clamp right back here, because I do not want either of these wires going through that hole and then causing me a headache trying to take off the kick panel and everything else, trying to fish them wires back out. So the first thing we're going to do is clamp that. Again, be gentle. You're not trying to kill it. You just don't want to lose the wires. First thing I need to do is cut the original ends off so we can crimp on our new ones. Got the crimp connectors on. You'll notice put a little heat shrink wrap on there just because when we put it on there we don't want any exposed metal. Just to be careful. Connectors back on. Now we just have to stick it back in the hole. I know you know how to do that. Those new connectors ended up being a little fatter than the original ones, so they wouldn't fit through the hole anymore. I had to take off the kick panel anyways. So there you see them on the back side. Now we just got to put the kick panel back on and make sure everything's working. Got her back together. Battery's hooked up. See if we can shut the door without catching my mic cable. That would suck. Lights out. It was a success. So there it is, guys. Changing out the door switches. If you don't gotta monkey around with the changing out the terminals and the wiring, it is a bit easier. Thanks for watching. Give the video a like, subscribe for a new subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.